How to write the best profile. Make sure your profile is an honest representation of you. Remember, meeting someone online is just the first step. You will hopefully also meet them in person, so you want to be consistent. Profile photos are the most important part of the dating profile. They're what people see first. Avoid using photos more than 18 months old. Make sure the photos look like the person you are today. It's best not to use photos with other people in, as it's hard to tell who you are. Don't include children in your photos. Many services ban this and will reject your photo. Only post photos of yourself which you would be happy with your work colleagues seeing. Remember, people you know may well be online too. Make sure any hobbies you mention or activities shown in the photos are things which define you. People often worry over their dating profiles, but answer questions quickly and honestly. On a date, you'd only have a couple of seconds to answer a question, so don't spend hours doing so online. Sometimes it can be tough working out if your profile really sounds like you, so ask someone who knows you well to take a look. Make sure your dating profile is upbeat and positive. Try to avoid cliches, and if you want some inspiration, don't be afraid to look at other people's profiles to see what they're writing. Too many of us have long tick lists for potential partners. Try not to be overly picky. Often, the characteristics which we think are the most important aren't the things which will really matter in the long run. If you get chatting to someone who doesn't necessarily tick every box on your list, don't discount him or her too early. If you've decided to date online, make the most of it by checking the services and apps regularly. Don't be afraid to chat to more than one person at a time, and never expect exclusivity from someone you meet online until you've discussed it. Whilst it might be more expensive to only try a site for a month, don't sign up to a longer subscription until you know it's the website for you. Be careful not to include too much personal information on your profile. Opt for a username that is sensible and generic, but not your name and surname. Never give out details such as your date of birth or address to someone you meet online. Sadly, not everyone online is a nice, honest person, and scammers do operate on services. Scammers will prey on those who appear vulnerable, so avoid mentioning that you're divorced or widowed, and don't talk about insecurities or hang-ups on your dating profile. Be strong and confident.